Alright, we're back. Welcome everybody to some more Crusader Kings 2. When last we left off, we were just... The first thing we really should talk about is the magic. I was wondering, can High Tribune Simino study both necromancy and normal magic at the same time? No. Oh, and so I changed the music again. I'm sort of scared that the music that was running in the last episode may be copyrighted. So if that gets flagged and that episode is not available, in the last episode we became the High Tribune 2 episodes ago. We were just trying to sort of establish or stabilize the realm. And also Simeno is now studying magic. I did that at the very end of the episode. We locked into the lore of fire, and I'm not sure if that is related to the sword of fire that we have, or what determines that exactly. But that's kind of cool. He has a sword of fire, he rides a Pegasus mount, and he has all these kind of cool things, and now he's a mage. We are a hedge wizard, which gives us a personal combat skill of +1, opposite trait opinion -15. So I'm not sure what that is. We are a mystic, pilgrim, frail. We are in theology, but I was sort of thinking that maybe now we switch back into scholarship just for that one extra learning, and also just because that tree might just have more magic related stuff in it in this mod. That's a thing, maybe. So back up to learning 28. We borrow money from the Knights of the Blazing Sun, sure. We are in a war as well against some of Asterios. They are a duke in Asterios is attacking our tributary, Duchess Deborah of Osporna, and we don't have a huge stake in this one territory, but them conquering it will make Asterios grow, and we are sort of approaching a point where we need to deal with Asterios, and this would be a good starting point where this is not a direct war for us. If we lose this one, well, we can choose not to engage Asterios for real. But if we win this one and kill all their armies, then we might just immediately declare war on Asterios to go from there. We'll see where that takes us. Right now we're trying to deal with a small rebellion first. We should be able to do that relatively quickly. And I'll run it. I don't know, I didn't look around the map this time. I want to focus on all the things we've got going on. Beating this rebellion. We have these armies that are ready to sail to the mainland. Come out here first. Those 5 men. Oh. So we're learning magic. Learning magic with no tutor nor organization of learned experts at your back is no easy task. How would you like to proceed next? Buy books and materials, or experiment and see what happens? We will buy books and materials. Okay, so it does have some monetary cost. Just in case this kills us, can we make our heir, my half-brother, Conception? Isn't he the one who was trying to kill me, or am I misremembering that? Anyway, can we make him the expected successor if I invest enough money? Yes, and then we only have 60 gold remaining, but we can always take money out of the campaign fund to go into the positives. 700 gold, but that's definitely worth it. Alright. We are fighting the rebellion now, and we're winning that. We have troops marching south. Good. Here. You guys board that ship. Sail away. And we won that battle. Good. That should end the peasant revolt. Indeed. We've got a children who lacks an educational focus. Oh, she's undernourished. Feed your children. For God's sake. For Memidia's sake. New important decision. We can expel... Oh, 500 piety though. But that... I mean, now that we're studying magic, you would think that maybe we are gaining 2 piety per month despite me having the Liber K list or damn. How? A lot of it from learning. Celis? Oh, he's still Celis. Oh. He has an interesting approach to these kinds of things, Mr. Simeno. I don't think that necessarily ruins the immersion. You just have to apply. He's a learned man and doesn't see it as a necessarily. I'm sure he, with his the knowledge he has behind him, he can argue with any holy man that magic is in fact not heretical. So we will take some distance from these armies here. We need to go on bead these Asterios stacks. I think we can. Oh, we had 8,000 troops here before, but that was because we had some allies in here. And they've standed down their armies now. So now we don't. Is that all the troops I have? Okay, that's less. No, it can't be all of it. Now we have a lot of them that aren't raised yet. Why is that? Some of them are in Commandant or Madrid itself. Can we raise ships here and sail them out? Oh, she's 85 ships. That may be a bit overkill. Disband half. We'll disband half of that. We pay money for these ships when we sail them around like this. So there we go. 5 is much better. Sail over here. We've got a little bit down here. That's it. Oh, we've got some up here. Okay, we'll walk everything over. Yeah. But now it's looking like we maybe won't be able to win this war. The more your personal laboratories increase in size, the higher the chances of unlocking your true magic potential, but you've still got a long way to go. Oh, are we still the next heir? I have that nagging feeling that we are about to die. That is all our money. We need every penny. Yikes. Oh, Simeno, don't die. Oh, 4,000 troops. But they're walking away. I don't have 4,000 troops. And they have more down here. It's looking like we aren't gonna win. Now we're paying for troops as well. Oh, for too long you have restricted the political influence of your vassals. The time has come to give the council more power. Submit to the demand peacefully or face the consequences. Rest assured that it's missing a D. That I have gathered others who are equally upset. So this is our dangerous faction, led by none other than Duke Ricadeso II, the grandson of Ricadeso I. They have a combined strength of 177% of my forces, and I have no choice but to allow the increase of council power in the Commandant cities. That means we will have an advisor as well. Okay. Interesting. And we can make Ricadeso it. This is a different Ricadeso. Is it? No, your nephew. It's just it doesn't have the little blood icon. Okay. I mean, and then he would be happier. Duchess of Fintera. Oh, she's rabies, possessed, green pox. Maniac. Has Crutz. Well, she's about to die, I hope. She's the one up here. Duchess Alida, no. Casara the Noble. Oh, she is a Chaos Undivided worshipper. Teach me your ways. No, I mean burn. Burn on the stake. And I can't even do anything. Can I revoke your title? No. Not even despite you being of a different religion. Well, this is interesting. How did you come upon this knowledge? And she's got a god delusion. Interesting. Fascinating. And your heir? Huh. If I attempted to assassinate you, I would get a lot of backing in that. But we'll let it be. I'm more or less inviting disaster into our realm. But we didn't have a direct way to deal with her anyway. If I could have thrown her in jail or taken her title away, I would. Expand these ships. How many men? 3,400. They have troops over here. The ones we're fighting for. And I have more troops up here. You go here, then there. Keep moving south. Link up the armies. Let's see if we can find a favorable battlefield and win this war. We don't lose anything if we don't win it. What do we have here? Duchess Solida the Dark God has declared Trastevere and Sabine de Jure holding war over son Louis. Oh, against my heir? Is that right? No conception, my half brother is my heir. I can never figure out this heir system. It's really confusing. I suppose it's because now we are no longer just in Bilbali, we are in the common out cities. And that becomes the one that matters. Okay. How are we doing on the Republic? Need more money needed? We will take out all the money then. Since we don't have enough money to actually outbid them. So we need to hold out a bit. So she's ousting now. Is that that's my brother as well? Yes, your brother. And I noticed that I have one too many duchies, so we could in fact give a duchy away. Also something to consider. Link up the armies here. Now they're sieging. No, they're not sieging Madrid. Good. That would be terrible. Oh, they have 7,000 troops total. That is more than I can muster at the moment. Even if I gathered my entire force. So we are not winning. Then we have 900 here. They're gonna go for that fight, I'm sure. We can beat this retinue that's standing around here. That would weaken Asterios as a whole, so it's a good idea. My Chancellor, Duchess Bermuda, has improved relations. Okay. Let's check what our council is doing and whether or not we can get better ones. Better characters in here. Nope. 13. Ooh, into a 20. Oh, this is the eunuch that we got a few episodes ago. I don't know why you would not actively be my steward. Oh, look at that. We can earn a lot of money in Bilbali. We'll go for that. Spy Master. Oh, we can get a better one. To scheme is a good idea. And Conception, Esperancida. Yes, you. Good to go. As our court priest. The word from the priests are clear. At the moment, the winds of chaos are very weak. Still, okay, still very weak. She maintains her position despite being a chaos worshipper. We won the battle of Betijas. choosing to pronounce it that way. Now, I don't know. How do we deal with this whole thing? We could move down and help siege here. I think that's a better choice. Oh, someone could be... Ah! So she's been discovered, this lady here. And we can now imprison her. Oh no, she's the leader of a plot. She's trying to claim the city of Marillo. So whatever, we need an excuse to imprison her anyway. 32% chance of success. In fact, if she rises up against us, we can just move down and beat her up, and then we can revoke her title. So we would in fact prefer that. Yeah, we're just gonna abandon this war. Alright. Finterra needs to be reined in. We are marching south instead. Go beat up the Chaos Worshippers. We can call allies into that war. Portua. Seems like a good idea to bring in you. You live right next door. You don't like me anymore, so let's not bring you in. And you're the last ally that we have. Didn't we at one point we were allied to Lyonesse. We can offer a non-aggression pact. That's better than nothing. We can also go and say pacts here. Sometimes you could just right-click them to see through here. Okay, so you want to form an alliance with me. Who are you? You live here. Alright, if you want to be my ally, by all means. We can keep doing that. Pacts in here. He was my what? It doesn't even say what relation we are. Marriage between Paz and Savannah. Okay. So, who are you? Ruler of Tabero. Alright, we had an alliance with you at some point. You don't want it now. Political concerns. Okay. Offer vassalization. Huh. Okay, we'll keep going. Needs to be rulers. Duke of Aquitaine. That's you up here. Oh. You want to be my ally? Oh. Now that's worth something. Yeah, these guys could help me against the Stereos. And yeah, you, my brother, have lost that city of Sabida. So that's unfortunate for you. I gave you that city and then you just threw it away. We should be able to win this war down here fairly easily. Designated heir of Espancia. State Inquisitor, High Judge, all these things. Maybe we can upgrade a commander. Here's an 8. Maybe we can get a 16. That was one of my brothers or sons, family members. Here's a 10, but this guy has flanker, so we'll... Now this one has defender. Alright. Yeah, we'll leave him at that. Okay. The next thing I was gonna do was gonna keep checking whether or not we can get more allies. You, who live all the way up here, will want to be my ally? No. He's a patrician of a small merchant republic, is that right? Yes. A merchant republic inside the Imperial Midland. Huh. We'll keep going. Prince of Wissenland. Oh, this is a big area. And you want to be my ally? Because you betrothed to present my daughter. Of course I knew this. Are you kidding me? You want to be my ally? Okay, so we can no longer have allies inside Estalia, apparently, but we can now have sent out our daughters into the world, and they will bring home soldiers. Form alliance, yes, of Lyonesse. Okay, so we also get you, because you. Why are you going along with that? Who knows, man? Yeah, they made peace. And then my family arrives at my court. A message about arranged betrothal. My niece. You want to marry my niece. Why would I allow that? Because your parents, your father is the Duke Lambert the Holy of Brionne. This little area here. But he's fragile. Although that'll probably be okay. The Kadai group. Oh. So he likes, that's Kadai, that's high elves, I think. Interesting. And she's got scars, magic potential. Okay. That sounds cool. It's this guy here, so he's not really the first in line for that throne position. Well, he's second in line. Lots of death in that family. You never know. Prince Aemar of Brionne here may end up dying a premature death. You never know with these kinds of things. Designated heir of Esperanza here. We can ask it to be in the next Regideso here. Or Conception. I think since he's already my heir, we'll make him my double heir. I'm sure one of them is for the household, another one is for the Communard cities, or something like that. Now the Communard cities decided by this one in here. Now we have 1,000 gold. Can we win it again? Yes. We'll invest 900 gold, even though 800 is enough. We'll go 50 above, like 780. Okay. And now we can call a lot of people to war, but we don't want it right now. We want to save it for when we fight Asterios for real. A problem war. To the glorious High Tribune Semino. Your wisdom and mercy are legendary. I, Grand Count Etzel of Visenland, accept your proposal for an alliance. We will be having a few of those things incoming. We're gonna be kicking this little retinue spot again. Yeah, we got Lioness on our side again. Very good. Speed up the timer a little bit more. We're winning that one. And then to the kindly smarty. What? To the kindly smarty Simeno. I'm wondering if that's a spelling mistake. May you live in harmony and contentment. We request your honor, your obligation, and answer this call into arms against Duke Imro or Disero. I mean, we're not gonna waste 1,700 prestige by saying no. So yeah, we are now in another war. And we won this battle. Where's this? Up here. Okay. Well, we'll leave them to that. Oh, what is this? This is a new development. My brother-in-law has lost a piece of his territory to who? Oh, he lives out here. Okay. Duke Velasco the Quarreler. They probably sued for independence then, since I don't think I saw a war. Oh, but they are in a war. Okay, so he immediately is being attacked. Interesting that he would break free first then. It may have had something to do with inheritance or whatever. Tagara is now split. Oh no. Cramps. You double over in pain as you are suddenly beset by painful cramps. Characters having cramps periodically, a very unpleasant experience and a dangerous ailment when occurring at the wrong place at the wrong time. Ain't that the truth? Personal combat skill goes down. Martial, okay. So it's not that bad right now, but it's a symptom of something else. Conception Esposito states that his extensive medical experience leads him to the certain conclusion that your symptom is not due to a serious illness and that it will pass quite soon. Thank God, I hope you're right, Conception. Thank Mimidia. Thank the Grandfather. Let's see, our sons and daughters. We want to make sure that they have marriages in place. In order to balance your humors, Conception made you drink salty water to induce vomiting. It was very effective. Alright. You are not betrothed to anyone. The Prince of Galicia is unmarried. Oh, look at all these guys. Prince of Galicia. Where's this? Oh, House of Ibanez. Oh, that's inside our realm. Here, Ibanez. You. I don't suppose you would go for a... Oh, we have plenty of nieces and all kinds of little ladies here. Interesting. Let's start with our daughter, Gitana. She's smart. I would like you to do a matrilineal marriage, but I can't see... Here. Yes, Grand Duke of Artois. Okay. Grand Duchy of Artois. Count of Yermos. Duke, Count, Duke, Duke. Dukes are good. Let's find a Duke. Duke of Aquitaine. Down here. Okay. Now that's something. Oh, are we already in an alliance with you? Offer to join war to solve that. Okay. So let's not do that. We will keep looking. Aquitaine, then Lioness. Okay. We can keep marrying the same guys. Duke of Seul. That's one of the guys who broke free from Tigari, is that right? No, he's inside the kingdom of Tigari. And you want to marry my daughter? You're only 17. She's 1. Duke. Let me have a closer look at you. Duke of Seul. Oh, that's not inside the kingdom of Tigari. Interesting that it would say so. I'm so confused. If I click here, it's different. Okay. And I can't ask for matrilineal marriages, unfortunately. I mean, we want to secure alliances through marriage. So... Grand Duchy of Artois. But it lied to me before. Duke of Seul. And then it says Kingdom of Tigari. I don't get that. Why? Count of Antaria in the Communard cities. Duke of Irana? Oh, he lives here in Asterios. That may not be the worst for future alliances. Once we've taken over Asterios. So I will say Duke Ponce. Don't kill him. He's dim, but it's fine. Back in here, click my child. Duke Ponce, you have been chosen. Why? I'm having a lot of trouble with this. Select a spouse. I click on Ponce and it doesn't do anything. Ah, like that. Right click. Alright, we found a suitable husband for her. I'll be winning this war against my own vassal. So we're having some civil problems inside the Commandant cities and our little ally down here. It's kind of interesting how we have all this territory, but our capital is a single province surrounded entirely by a huge kingdom. It's kind of worrying. Yeah, and you have agreed to that betrothal, and then you want to form an alliance with me. Perfect. He won't join against the Stereos, of course, but for other wars, it's still useful. You haven't had any severe cramps for some time now. Whatever caused them must have been dealt with. Sweet. We're still learning that magic. It's slow going. Gandalf wasn't, I didn't become a wizard in a day. What do I know? Okay. Siege that down. Make sure we still... The next contender for the High Tribune. We have plenty of money. We have 2 children who lacks childhood focuses. You can become a schemer, and that's important because your husband is only the second line and you need to help him scheme against his siblings. Good. And you, Andre Ximenes, is one of my sons, and you need a childhood focus. You can follow in my footsteps. That's the one he has the most in. So, timid, into learning or stewardship. It would be nice to have a proper steward, but I think Ximeno, if anything, would teach the guy or the kid to read more, right? Oh, look at that. Orcs are attacking over here. They're losing. Interesting. Nope. Declared. Want to trade war over. Who declared what? Patrician declared against this guy. Oh, a guy inside Asterios. Is that right? A trade war. No, it's another one of my vessels. Okay. Great. So more infighting in the Commandant cities. That is unfortunate. Speaking of, we're reaching the end of the episode, so we can have a look over here, because this is one of the big ones. The Civil War in Ulthuan. Is it still the same Civil War? Oh, I don't think it is. So you are revolting, or at least this is a different character than it was before, but I'm assuming it's a war for the same thing. Where is the real leader? Yes, High King Calador, the monster of Ulthuan. He's only 41 years old. But he's the leader of Ulthuan, and he is a Slaaneshi worshipper. Meanwhile, we're fighting Chaos Undivided in our own home turf. And the state of the world, as we know it, looks fairly unchanged. Squire's growing. Can we... Alright. And with that, I think it's time to end this episode. Oh, and I have to go, so it's perfect. That's my alarm. Alright. See you guys in the next one, and bye-bye.